WarsawJS.
Yeah, so first, who agrees with this statement, H2 is cool? And who knows what I mean by H2? HTTP2 is cool. So I even might use this fancy thing if I know how to use it. Yeah, because H2 is what our browser shows when we are using HTTP2. And it turns out it's quite useful. So I made a small demo to showcase you why, in particular, you might be interested in that. So this is a small server using HTTP1. Really nothing surprising here. It's just a request to our server, waits for 2 seconds and responds with a number that we gave through parameters. HTTP server does exactly the same thing, slightly different code because it has different API. We use HTTPS here. It must be enforced. But yeah, it waits for 2 seconds and responds with a number. We have an HTML app, front-end app, that has 2 buttons. One goes to the first server, the other goes to the second server, and both will spawn 10 requests in parallel to them. And this is the result of that. HTTP1, it starts now. 6 executed, and then 4 again. So it's waiting. And the reason why is because the browser can only open 6 TCP connections in total per host. So basically, the 4 requests, they will wait and do nothing and waste our users' time. While HTTP2 is actually much better because it runs all of them in parallel. And this is because it's using a single TCP connection, but it's maxing the requests on the single TCP connection and demaxing them on the server. So basically, we can run as many parallel requests as we want, which is nice. I think the more interesting part is why we only have 6 TCP connections, but I wouldn't make it in 5 minutes, so please ask me if you're interested after the talk. Thank you.